In 2013, Furman University added lacrosse to its list of varsity sports. Spring of 2015 marked the women's lacrosse team's inaugural season. They're in the process of establishing school records and team traditions.
1, 2, 3,
Starting a program here at Furman has been kind of a dream come true. You don't typically get to do that type of thing. You're typically taking over a program. So the fact that we could come in here as a staff and really bring in the players that we wanted to, the same type of players with the passion and drive that we have, that's what really drew me to Furman. Besides, it's a beautiful place, and all the students and staff are fantastic. It was just an excitement to kind of start something from the ground up. And the girls have worked really hard this year, so it's been fun to see the progress that they've made each year from the fall to now.
It's a privilege. It's really a wonderful experience to be part of something starting up here at Furman that will kind of forever go down in history as the first women's program.
It's fun making traditions.
Just being able to start a whole new program and being able to do whatever we want.
You're starting traditions and you're learning how to build a program, and everybody's learning it together.
Furman's women's lacrosse team spends an average of 20 hours per week playing lacrosse, leaving little time for academics. So how do these girls go about balancing lacrosse and their academics?
To be a student athlete and specifically a lacrosse player, it takes a lot of time management. Our girls have very structured schedules where they go from practice to eating at the dining hall to then have study hall that are mandatory hours for a lot of the girls. I personally, when I was a student athlete, really enjoyed having such a structured schedule just because you knew what you were doing every single day. At times it got really tough and it was really stressful having to balance between your social life, your schoolwork, and then a sport on top of that. But at the end of the day, you walk away from your 4 years thinking that it was the best experience that you could have possibly had.
Okay, well, working with academics in lacrosse is definitely a challenge. I know that I've definitely struggled with it, but all you have to do is you have to use your time wisely. You only have a certain amount of hours that you can actually do your homework in, because you have practice for 2.5 hours a day, and then you still need to sleep at some point. You still have to go to class, so you need to be able to have really good time management skills. And we also have mandatory study hall, so to be in the library at least 8 hours a week.
Being a student athlete, no matter what the sport, is difficult. But what sets these girls apart from all the rest? What does it take to be a Furman women's lacrosse player?
It takes the ability to run.
To be a lacrosse player, you need to have confidence, especially with a new program. You need to know that you know what you're doing so that you do well.
It takes heart, and honestly, it takes being friends with your teammates. If it wasn't for my teammates, I'd probably not be here right now.
Say determination, perseverance, and heart.
A lot of time.
I think it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of heart, and honestly, it takes a lot of your time because we ask a lot of them. But they're a great group of girls, and I'm very proud of everything they've accomplished thus far.
You have to appreciate the game. You have to give 110% all the time. You have to dig in deep and tell yourself that I can do this, I am going to give 110%, and then you just got to do it. It's all passion and heart.
You have to be dedicated, you have to want to push yourself when nobody's watching, and you have to want to have fun. We love to have fun, we work hard, we play hard, that's our motto, and I think the girls do a really good job of balancing that out.
You have to want it. If you don't want it, you're not going to make it.